When I was 18 years old, my dad was deported. And being the oldest, I took on the responsibility and worked and was the only one supporting my family.
I was raised in East LA, and my only visible option for survival were the gangs.
Even though I was born in the US, I sometimes feel that I am undocumented.
It was the end of my junior year in high school, and I needed 13 credits to graduate. My counselor recommended that I drop out of high school.
My teachers, my counselors, no one believed in myself. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't want to go to college.
I was 11 when I had to leave my native country of Colombia, one of the many thousands of victims of civil war and violence.
6 years ago, I graduated from high school and came to Seattle. I had to work to support my family. It made me want to work harder at work and at school.
I realized that change was needed because I did not want it to be viewed the way mainstream media decides to characterize my community.
But is there really a difference between being documented and undocumented? Does it really matter?
I kept on seeing my friends drop out of high school and end up in jail. That is not the life that I wanted.
I realized that what's really important is for you to believe in yourself.
I didn't want to be known as a Colombian drug lord. I wanted to be a Colombian achiever.
I was so stressed out, I was having arguments with my family, and I needed a change. Working and going to school has always been a challenge, but I have been able to succeed academically, and by getting involved in my schooling community, I realized the importance of being a leader.
I started taking IB classes, regardless of being one of the 2 Latinos in the whole program. I became a member of MECHLA, where I discovered my role in leadership.
But anyone can still move forward and achieve their goals and continue with their education. I now attend Seattle Central Community College, where I plan to attend the University of Washington to major in international studies. At my college, I found my potential in leadership.
After dropping out of high school for about a month, I decided to enroll into an alternative high school where I actually graduated with 2 extra credits. After graduating, I came here to Bellevue College where I got a degree in computer networking with honors. Decided to continue my education, transferred to the University of Washington, where I recently graduated this year with a bachelor's in business.
It was the last day to apply at the University of Washington, so I filled out my application, took the SATs on that the same day. 3 months later, I was accepted at the University of Washington. At the University of Washington, I've learned about political science, economics, education. Above all, I've learned about my true passion, leadership.
I worked harder than my classmates, and I graduated from Interlake High School with an IB diploma. That earned me the distinction of being a Chateau Saint Michel Diversity Scholar once I was admitted to the University of Washington. At the University of Washington, I also learned about the great opportunities in leadership ahead of me.
I was working full-time and I was going to college full-time. I barely had, time to sleep, and then I transferred from South Seattle Community College to the University of Washington, and I realized the importance of leadership. Knowing the importance of leadership, I became co-founder and co-president of Caras y Raíces at South Seattle Community College, a member of Education for All, and part of the board of directors of Alianza Student Coalition. My name is Maria Vallejo.
Hello. I'm a senior at Chiefsville High School. I am president of MECHLA. I am ASV vice president. I'm also a member of Alianza Student Coalition.
During my freshman year at Seattle Central Community College, I became the president of the Latino committee at my school called Mano Mano. I am a member of Education for All, and I'm part of the board of directors of Alianza Student Coalition.
After finding my true potential, I became co-founder and president of the Latin American Culture Club here at Bellevue College, co-founder of El Centro Latino, and current co-founder and culture of Alianza Student Coalition.
At the University of Washington, I became president of the Latino Student Union and member of the Student Advisory for the Office of Minority Affairs. I also am the youth coordinator for the Taller Mexicano para la Cultura y las Artes, and I am chairman of the Education for All Committee and co-founder and co-chair of Alianza Student Coalition.
I am currently the president of the Hispanic Business Student Association at the Foster School of Business at the University of Washington, and I am a board member for the Alianza Student Coalition.
In high school, I was the president of the Teen Advocacy for Young Girls. South Seattle Community College, I was the student government senator. I was the chief financial officer of the Hispanic Business Student Association at UW. And now I am a member of Alianza.
We are
The dreamers.
the hope.
Change.
The leaders.
Of today and tomorrow.
We are
Alianza.